the league, and he's 27. So I don't need any reminders of my mortality. It's been a tough time in 2026. But so we go to the video game, where I'm very interested to get an Optic Gaming listening, because obviously you want revenge, you want the bounce back. You might be playing with a little bit of venom, and obviously you got guys like Nameless putting a lot of pressure on Shottzy, 3-time world champion, not someone that you ever expect to be towards the bottom of the league in really any given statistical category. He wants to make today his time to shine.
Hey, it's only more fun when he breaks out of that position and gets himself a little bit up the leaderboard. But here we go, folks, into the hard point. The man of the moment, there he is, already doing a better job than we thought he would. And the first kill to his name, but no time either way. But Optic with a lovely bit of top mid control. This hard point should be theirs for a second longer, but no, it's TJ in the feed with 2.
Optic, yeah, just getting crossed up a little bit in the moment. Dash is giving something up. Who knows? Got to pick it. But as you get 2-piece, Merc, well, delivers 2 of his own. So trying to stabilize around P1. Obviously, with no trophies and guys spawning out behind you. Tough to collect a ton of time, but nonetheless, guns looking great. Mercules, nice little 5-0 start.
A deadly player. A nice little 5-1 now. A bit of big Brucey for a second there, as the top mid has not really changed hands too much. Optic with a very slight lead, looking towards tank, the next hard point on the menu. Optic will be there in their first. Again, Mercules winning his long-range gunfights against TJ, an old Optic member. He got you guys a chip. Show the man some respect. Here we go, in new time.
And new time's looking great. Hook does a wonderful job picking up the pinch there just to open things up. And long term, Surge is going to be looking for the pinch. The front line's getting decimated, and instead of going all the way around, TJ looking to cut in through mid, but there are no real open avenues of attack. This is Hook just playing free.
Yeah, he seems to manage to get a kill no matter what situation he's in. The fights are won. 7-1 right now for Mercules. Makes it a 3 spree. Looking for the next one. The shot's so clean and smooth. The tips and toes of Luna's gone, eradicated from the map. And this man is pissing bullets until he runs into TJ.
Yeah, that Dravic is pretty good, no matter the range. Basically, every gun we're using right now. Not the NPC is going to be lights out. Nonetheless, Optic very controlled off the break, very controlled on the P2 as well. Now, 3 players spawning out. So Mercules, his only job here is to stay alive.
Well, Chance, Christmas comes late for you, mate. It's time for a listening with Optic Texas.
I read being cut.
Top.
Luner's dead. I'm one shot.
Take your time. You jump it up.
Nice. Where's this one? In the back. Alright, perfect. Oh, he naded it. In the back.
In the back. I'm gonna help you.
Good down. I have your front. They could pinch, right? Yeah. Waller naded it.
Back. Watch out back. I have you. Let's go. Watch out back. Let's serious. Literally bullet. What do you use to shout though? What do you use to shout?
It's just laying down. I'm not shouting. Yo,
we got split. Mid map, I'm the other back. I'm the other back. Back dead.
Good job. I'm up. Abe one bullet. P1. There's 2 P1 right now. Abe is a bullet. In the back. Put the up.
They needed it. What's close up?
Okay.
Where is he gonna run? I have right.
I have it.
What's right? Abe.
Somebody bottom solar. Abe. Yo, 2 their back flat, Abe.
Actually, no, you don't.
I got naded. 2 their back flat. They're aping it, I think.
Roll.
Yeah,
Two.
There's 3.
I got one.
I'm backing up.
Yeah, they're gonna be mid.
I got split with
You have long?
I'm picking up right.
I got new time.
I hit through, right?
I have all of solar.
Dude, that guy might spawn in the back. We're not blocking.
I'm blocking.
You want anything? You went under ring. You want top ring.
Okay. On the floor. Top ring got me. Top ring got me.
Well, yo, in the back, win. Win's in the back.
Where are you going? Back over?
Yo, one more spot, Punter.
Nice.
Yo, Punter, one shot. There's still on time.
Heard that.
He's absolutely on time. Teach in the back right corner. There's 2 there.
I broke trophy on time. No trophy on time. For time dead.
One's back there.
I'm 1 HP.
You see you? Yo, back right, yeah, like all the way in the back.
What's on the steps? On the steps.
Like,
on the steps, yeah, on the steps of time.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wayne's absolute on time. 1
He's
HP
weak
on time.
under ring.
Really weak on time going.
Under ring.
I'm under ring too.
Ring, one shot. Literally
Oh, yeah, I have a streak for new. You guys.
Yeah, let's play throws. Let's hit all then.
Con. I'm absolute.
Yo, up mid, one shot Lunars.
Lunars time.
Lunars one new, guys.
Yeah, I'm at a streak now.
Lunars one new.
Okay.
Lunars one new.
I don't one shot.
Yeah, I'm streaking.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm in time. Call him out. Okay, 1 on new and 1 their server. 1 crate, new crate time. 2 in the crate. 2 in the crate, 1 top server. I didn't get in either one. They're 2 in the crate.
He jumped out on me.
Absolute TJ.
Yeah, he got me.
I'm there long.
He's on time. He's on top.
I can make a play.
Top grade. One's our top middle, like our front rank.
Alright, get mid control.
Teachers are set up.
Their side hill, dead. Our side hill, teach. 1 HP.
Hard's found.
1 HP. Our side hill.
Oh, there.
I got hill.
Went out
Their side hill.
Our side hill.
Okay, TJ, our side hill, bro.
Our side hill, half up.
And Abe's just ironing.
Abe, dead. Still our side hill, bro. Close, CJ, dead. Their side of mid. He's going to time now.
The middle. Or still there's middle. Abe's really big.
Abe's a bullet. I got one. Abe's a bullet.
They're
Their
gonna be
side.
long interest.
Let's go.
I don't see anything long, boys. Could be water.
Long.
Dead. I'm pushing up long.
That was a great listening. Wonderful work there from Optic Texas. A nice lead. And Vancouver Surge not too far away from pulling this one back. Chance as we get into our second set.
Yeah, trying to keep things close. They dealt with the Hellstorm missile relatively well and down by 50. Considering Mercury's is 17-8, you're not going to complain about it. And if we learned anything about Vancouver Surge yesterday, they started a little bit slow, but very capable of a comeback.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the game of Scar we saw them play yesterday, and this one, a very different taste of map. But for now, let's see how they fare. Teej in time. Good work against his old pal Dashy there in the 1v1. Shottzy's going to find a couple of pickups there. 3 in the feed, as a matter of fact. It's going to be Abe trying to make something happen here towards time. 20 seconds to go on P1. We're looking towards Nu. That's where Mercury's is going to be heading to momentarily, and the battles are being lost by Vancouver Surge in mid-map.
And, you know, to acknowledge the Optic listening, it doesn't necessarily bring the same energy as if these guys were at champs, but still very controlled, keeping track of anything, or everything, excuse me. So nothing really to complain about. P2 is where they set themselves up with a ton of success last go around, and, well, they got the full setup once again.
Yeah, full setup. 2 trophies as well, and I'm not talking about world championships. I'm talking about those little systems, and they are getting the work done right now. That's going to keep those boys safe on time for as long as possible. Gwyn trying to make a case for the entry, not going to happen at all. Luna's on the left flank, cut down. Abe all alone now on the approach. Nobody home as he's doing what he can to stay alive. Gwyn gets a nice spawn on the other side of the map, and this is an opportunity to cause some problems, but Mercury's the biggest problem of them all. Certainly gunning his way through these boys. Good golly, 23-10.
I mean, yeah, Mercury's, honestly, you could maybe just give solo credit to him for winning these guys this map that they pulled off on P2 alone. Both the times he gets sprees out of Ben on point. The first time it looked easy for him. The second time, I mean, he starts doing wicked stuff. He had to kill Gwyn out of his own spawn, get the 3-piece on the guy with the pistol. This is a Mercury's master class we are witnessing. 24-10 on the 6 spree.
Yeah, 138 in time as well. Your boy is absolutely cooking. He has himself, what's this thing? Is it the Rhino? He has a Rhino. Let him call it in. Let him call it in. I don't care. He's earned it fair and square. Let him call it in. Is it called a Rhino? Chance, help me out here. It's been a while. Let him call it in. 195 to 86. Let him call it in. Thank you.
Okay, that's up next to you, dude. I don't know. We can go with Rhino. That's fine. As Optic are going to be dealing with the old split spawns rolling through. Maybe you'll need a Rhino to break this setup because at least Surge have everything covered. 2 players staring at the back door, and, well, TJ's worried about the front where he falls. Mercules gets traded out, so Surge, nice and stable. Still admittedly down by 80, so they got a very long way to go.
Yeah, a long way to go and a lot to get through, especially if he calls in that Rhino. I find I've dropped it. It's not going to happen, but it is a glorious hard point still. Gwyn finding a couple there on the back line like that. Aim through front, not going to happen. Shottzy looking towards Nu, and he's alone. TJ gets good on him, and that's going to be a problem for the time being for the Optic boys. You do have a Rhino. I'm only kidding. You have a Hellstorm to help break this, and here it comes.
Ooh, nobody's in position though, so this is going to be interesting if they can pull it off. I suppose the Hellstorm does take a good chunk of time to actually get on the map in the kill feed. A few kills have been traded. TJ, goodbye, and number 4 is going to be here to block, and number 2, so the timing is perfect. Looters gets overwhelmed. 3 down in the feed, and, well, last Hermano standing was Gwyn. It is a perfect break by Optic, typical for Mercules.
Adios, muchachos. That is that. 27 and 21 for Shottzy. Much better hardpoint looks out of him. Surely better than Dead Last now, but Mercules is 30 and 14 with a minute 40 of time to his name. Absolutely helps get the dub here. I'm calling it ahead of time, folks, because that's the way this cookie has crumbled. Unbelievable performance from Optic here in map 1, and goddamn 33 and 14.
Yeah, I mean, Mercules is just so clean. Everything about it, recognizes the spawn in the back as well, and it knows they're going to have to be swinging out left. So no one's going to be on time for the moment. Mercules continues to go on another spree, 34 and 14, nearly 2 minutes in time. And Optic now setting up on the full bench to make the break, but it's going to be tough. Gwyn entries with 2, and now Optic are going to have to reposition again.
Let him call it in. Maybe I'll drop it, maybe I won't. I'm going to find out on the 4 spree. Over the top, quick checks. as he does what he can on the approach. Abe wins a big one. And Vancouver Surge fans, for those of you listening at home, I am sorry. I got carried away when I see a good streak. Great shots had Big Bruce there on the approach to their left flank. Everyone there from Vancouver Surge still holding on to time for this. What has been a very slow and steady approach from the Optic boys. Merc trying to get going. Vancouver, I'm loving what I'm seeing.
I mean, they've been on point on this hill, so I suppose they traded the P2s for the P4s. Not a perfect full 60, but not far from it. There's a 4 spree from TJ, and this was like an 80 or 90 point deficit that they have converted down to 40. So make no mistake, Surge, they're trying to bring the fight, but B1 has not been the kindest thing to them, and that's not the start that we're looking for.
No, not yet. Well, third set, Big Brucey going pretty wild. Holding on to time for this opportunity. Tej is looking for the jump up. Can we get in there? Eyes on Bruce. An unfortunate mantle moment he pays off with the 2-piece. Shottzy now having to hold back. Can't get in time. 2 minutes on the game clock. That might come into play in a moment. But for now, you're worrying more about the time. And that's where Vancouver Surge are. Wonderful work to get back in there. They are pulling it back 1 moment at a time.
It's just so quiet. Yeah, it's so quiet. You don't know where the Optic players are coming from. Everybody being patient and just a nuisance. Surge got the right side spawns, which is good news for P2, but they still need to worry about the time. I mean, Optic 8 seconds away from winning it. They can do so on P1, try to get him off. Lunars finally does so, and still on that rotation, it's going to be a foot race to the new time. Mercules is there first.
Here's Mercules on towards New, and he's checked every possible corner of the avenue. As he checked out for Ape, he has read it, dealt with it, gone. Next man in, brought down immediately, and now a foot race, and now a pitched battle on P2. Dashy guns up at the ready, and the final seconds are there. Call in the streak, you coward! He didn't do it, but he did get the win. Mercules, what a performance. Optic take map 1.
Yeah, and listen, Mercules through and through was completely on point, but straight off the jump, opens up the game on a 5 spree, and both the P2s that we saw early on completely lights out, got streaked out both times. And impactful streaks as well. I mean, the first one doesn't really help him too much on the old P5 down low, but the second one absolutely does to break the money hill. And I mean, Vancouver Surge clearly orchestrating a comeback, so if not for those key moments, might have been successful. Nonetheless, Optic Texas, as expected, bounced back from yesterday with their first map, and Shottzy had a good game as well.
Yeah, difficult. The first streak we saw from Merc again, I mean, that huge, 6-fan like drone thing ate all of the sidewinders, and then he had to dodge around it to try to catch a player on the inside. Of all 3 players on the point, he couldn't catch a single one. Cut to the next one, brilliant work. Very, very well piloted that streak. Obviously not getting any team kills helps as well. Breaks the back spawns, breaks the hard point as well. Beautiful work. Highlights, folks. A lot of love for Mercules, and with damn good reason. He was frying this P2 tank, playing it to perfection. I think it was a 7 spree here alone. Really, really dangerous stuff there as Optic Texas. Their mojo may have been lost yesterday. Not the best looks out of them, but much stronger performance to start things off against Surge, who, quite frankly, were an absolute consideration coming in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, looking good, and the S&D is going to be an absolute battle as well, and sort of typical stuff on both sides. Like the P5s, I think Vancouver Surge pretty on point. Optic really struggling to get the breaks, and I'd say, well, the negative for Vancouver Surge would have just been those P2s, because both times they only sent a single player on a solo mission to go for the flank, and I mean, Optic, as soon as they take care of that player, it was just head smashing through the front and through the mid door, and really offering him nothing. But here's another look at that key moment. I mean, a Hellstorm that gives you 2, you break the back spawns, you break the hill as well. And for a game that ended up being close, again, absolute difference maker. So typical stuff through and through. Monstrous performance there out of Mercules, as is tradition.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. We'll see the game flow, and here, look, there were some, peaks and troughs throughout this one, but ultimately Optic with a very, very commanding run from start to finish. Strong work there on exposure. Map 1 going their way happily, and again, a team that they would be any other day of the week expecting to find the dub against. Vancouver Surge, nothing to lose here, everything to gain. And Jerry talked about it. Jay said in the previous series about the bubble teams, guys who are trying to fight their way in towards the winners bracket of Major 1, only a few weeks away. Optic's certainly a team that definitely should be starting in that winners bracket. But hey, crazier things have happened. Den on its way. We could see some Scar charts today for the Udler.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. I know Den has been sort of the go-to from Optic on the overload whenever they get the pick. So this will be the second time they played on a Scar, and certainly a mixy map as well. So that'll be fun when we get there. But I just know for the S&D, we've seen a ton of snipers. A sniper seems to be ever present on Den as well, hoping for a fun battle. Because, I mean, listen, we got to see what Dashy could do with a snipe back in Black Ops 4. And then since then, we've maybe seen 3 games where he's actually been able to use it. But unmistakably, he's always going to be in contention for best sniper in the game. Excited. He better be pulling it out for the map, too.
MW19 and Vanguard, your boy was putting in work. I think we saw him hit a couple of shots in Cold War, but that might have been just for the giggles. You know what I'm saying?
It was G8 in Cold War. That was the one that kicked it off.
There was another one. That's wow. What a good year that was. Now
a little Moscow hop over like the B site, just get free intel down a lane. It was OP in that game.
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was a little bit. Well, speaking of OP, it was him. It was Merc. But everyone here on Optic now, just a quick moment for them to gather their thoughts, gather themselves, and get ready to dive into Den. As you said, Chance expecting to see snipes here. It has become a staple of the map. And most of the time, actually either of them lanes, and then mid-map poke. We've seen plenty of those like slow peeks through the broken window. Lots and lots of opportunities to get first bloods on a map like Den. Very true 3-lane map. Couple of cuts, and outside of the rooftop, lots of options for our teams to make moves. I think probably one of the Search and Destroy maps we'll look back on very favorably when the year is over, I think. That's a bold claim from Ross, but I like it.
I'm with it, man. It's a good time. Both sites have their different approaches as well. Map you can get creative on the attacks as well, and really hit down any lane if you really want to. It'd be interesting to see if Optic sort of dig deep into the playbook. Even just paying attention to like Shottzy's arrow on the mini-map, any given S&D, he will do something different every single map. Completely different section, completely different idea he's going to be playing with. And that's obviously something Vancouver Surge have to be very careful about, but weapons on this map as well. I mean, this is the S&D map they got their dub on just yesterday for that reverse sweep against Boston. There's guys like TJ involved in 2v4 clutches, dominant rounds they're able to string together as well. So just having any degree of like reps in on a map as a collective unit for Vancouver Surge, they're going to be happy to see it again.
Yeah, real happy indeed. And happy against Optic. If they could pull out a miracle here, it'd be fantastic. Heretics obviously in a tricky situation. I'll be looking at that matchup as a possible dub, but FaZe right now, very, very strong looking roster, very well rounded and in good form. That's going to be a tough one, their final match before the major starts there for Vancouver Surge. It looks like we might be ready to get into this one, ladies and gentlemen. All bets are off. Into game 2 we now go. And as far as Den's concerned, he's going to be a problem. That guy right there. Nice guy too. Really nice guy.
So also not the map 1 stats, that's his S&D stats on the season. So if you thought he was on point map 1, well, he's been great in S&D so far all year long. Granted, only 3 weeks in, but that 0.96 kills per round, it is rare. I think the highest you usually get by the end of the year is like 0.91, 0.92. So Mercury is absolutely a front runner. But Vancouver Surge on the attack first. No trophies. Got to be a little bit careful about those nades.
And this is the most awkward duel you'll see here on Den. The min-map battles, guessing right, guessing wrong. It will cost you. A bit of a shuffle here from the Optic boys and making their way over towards the A-bomb site. TJ can be the lone man there. Maybe they can feel his presence, his aura, his murderous intent seeping through the walls of this Japanese fortress.
Well, they're just going to be playing to catch him, and well, there's the catch. Dashy, instant start with a snipe. And now it's just going to be more free reign from Optic. If you can isolate Hook over towards B, there's an opportunity here. He's in a cheeky spot, but if he gets the blood, well, it'll just be devastation. But there you go. We got a 3v3 and an opportunity to get that bomb down.
Yeah, quick hit, though, from the Optic boys. No good on the pistol there. Over Shottzy. Oh, and he's been tagged up. The timing was great for a second longer, but now Vancouver with a big old advantage. But wait a minute, in a smoke, like a ninja, he strikes on the second man as well in a 1v1 now with less than 20 on the clock. Shottzy running for it. The wall bounce. And the game still goes on. If he lives, he wins the round. What a moment this could be.
Oh, they just have to be playing for it. Lunars is just lost in the sauce. As long as Sachi doesn't chow this, he's fine.
2 seconds to go. Oh man, that is some Shottzy magic.
Oh, I mean, that's it or a diff. I feel like right there, you have Shottzy 1 HP. There's 15 seconds left in the round. I'm not saying chasing Shottzy is ever a good game plan, but in that moment, that is the only play Lunars has. But I would be fearful too.
Oh man, he dropped the smoke bomb like true. It's a classic. It's a ninjutsu classic. The two-piece was something else, and then a run for it. Many chef's kisses the Call of Duty world over. Great nade to start things off though, to put that man down, back him up. Optic on the attack here against Surge.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the NBA equivalent of not playing defense, so you avoid getting posterized, you know, for a dunk. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, Miles, but that's what we just saw.
None of those words made any sense to me, but that's fine. I trust you. As much as Shottzy's teammates trust him now to infiltrate enemy lines here on Den.
Yeah, they saw him as well. Absolutely spotted up top. There's the tags. You had TJ roaming back for the help. The help's a little bit too late. I mean, the bomb site's wide open. And now Shottzy, just the ever-present nuisance, as the rest of his teammates going to be getting that bomb down.
Yeah, bomb plant. And Brucey's got himself a sweet corner. Hook might run into trouble sooner rather than later. Group this one up together, Surge. They've got an opportunity to retake, but again, tight corners here. And Shottzy finds two. The third man as well now up for the challenge. Dashy's going to be there for it. Last man, Gwyn, with 30 on the clock. We might see a boom or two with that boomstick. He's going to turn tail and try to survive. What a great round from Optic.
He's not going to. They're going to hunt him. They're absolutely going to find him. There's not going to be any saving the ops. Able to get the first kill, but now they're going to be swarming him.
There it is. 2 in a row for Optic.
Yeah, and Shottzy saying single-handedly wins them around is a bit of an exaggeration. Everybody playing off the information well, but while Shottzy is dancing in the top window, drops down low, he backs up and sort of hides underneath the mid-cut. 3 players for Vancouver cleared out top window, went through his shoulder and checked mid-map, saw nothing. He instantly re-pinches and gets the timing to go and kill the guys through the middle of the map. And I mean, that is Call of Duty timing on his side, but he played it to perfection.
Yeah, that's a lovely round. A young Shinobi finding himself another fantastic play in this early stages of Den. 5-0. 3-man hit through B. Or an aggressive one of that. The trophy's getting to work, and it's going to be a very costly one for the Optic boys. Oh, what a recovery there from Hook. Beautiful work at a Dashy as well. Puts it down to Gwyn, and it's over. 3-0. Optic Texas.
It's a momentum killer. That is a crushing round. You're Vancouver, you're down 2-0. You watch one of your teammates not try to win a round, and you're just trying to get back in the mix, and you just get slaughtered. Phenomenal shots coming in from Hook to win that second gunfight. That's a pure 50-50, and then Dashy obviously doing his thing as well. Doesn't need the sniper. With a shot like that, he can use any gun he wants. He is just fine, able to give you 2 in the round.
It's at 7.1 seconds from the first shot to the last man going down. Unreal.
You're dialed in. You got the stopwatch out.
I don't know. I have production in my team.
Your brain works so fast.
No, stop it. I can't take that kind of credit. Here we go. 3-0. In lightning fashion, Optic Texas reminding themselves exactly of where they sit in the standings. And Vancouver Surge, not without their effort. They are putting in the work, but sometimes you just get on. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, Mercury is unreal for that. And Dashy is Old Faithful.
Oh no. Sometimes it'd just be like that. In we go. Aggression, confidence, and a ruthless execution. Luna's 1v3. Not impossible. Can isolate a fight. Isolate a fight. Oh no, that's bad. That's the early tags. And Hook's never going to lose that. As the 1v1 wins to start things off, that was a skill diff moment, as the kids like to say. A tough one to be in.
Yeah, confidence div as well. I mean, I think, you know, Dashy rolled out of bed for this one. The way he's running it down with the pistol, even in the player cam, he's looking like he knows exactly how this series is going to go before it started. Nonetheless, fantastic execution once again from Optic. Abe actually got some pretty crazy timing through the middle of the map. I don't think he got spotted jumping into like a top broken. And I don't know if that's just the spidey senses or if someone did catch him, but either way, Mercules just to sniff that player out and make that read, to me, is unreal. And this is just what Mercules does.
Let's see if Abe catched him. Well, sweet timing in this one. 2-2 split. Oh, actually more of a 3-1. Deej is going to find himself out here on the rooftops. Plenty of damage there, and is now left all alone. Gwyn pushes forward with a slightly disconnected attack, and they are going to be punished for it. Abe might time this great. Hook's going to be mostly safe from that grenade. Now the duel is on.
And Hook has been the sole defender of this site in 2 different rounds now, and they just fear him. Again, I completely understand, but that's going to be a tough way to win.
Yeah, this is the Vancouver special. They're trying for that slow hit towards B, and it's not going to happen now. They're grouped up towards the middle of the map, and this is it, boys. You're in the kill zone right here and now. Oh, but wait. Are Optic trapped in here with you? No, you are trapped in here with them. They've nailed it. Another big one. Dashy with a sniper in the end there as well. Such velocity at which they retook the middle of the map.
And, you know, Dashy's shown the presence with the sniper outer A as well before. So he does so once again, and then after he misses the shot outer, both DJ and Gwyn still are like, you know what, we could go through lights. Like, we got this, gentlemen. Not the right play call. And Dashy punishing from start to finish as well. 7-2 on a 5 spree. His feet are up for this one.
Still strange to think of him as the oldest player in the league.
Stop saying that.
Uncle Bruce.
Oh, God.
He's got the... Was it Nightwing, Robin? There's a whole gang of Caped Crusaders to help him out now. And see you later, Hook. He's... I don't know what that one was.
It's the spot. It's the Old Faithful.
Ah, yeah. And Dick Grayson famously was an acrobat. And I do believe Robin has died. There you go. 5-0. Lock back in. Big Brucey. Holy! Gets to Abe now. This is it. Mercules and Shottzy on the hunt towards the B-bomb is Abe.
Oh, that'd be, yeah, I mean, you think Shottzy takes him, or what do you think happens here? Takes him or just kills him?
No, does he just kills him? He just kills him. Don't do it. There you go. It's a simple finish, a clean, an unbelievably clean execution. 6-0 Optic Texas. It's a 2-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, that'll be GG go next. I know Vancouver Surge able to pull off a reverse sweep yesterday, but they are paying with negative confidence right now. Actually, I take that back. This was the one round where it felt like Surge were willing to make an aggressive play call, and they just played right into Optic's hand, served up Dashy a 2-piece, and I mean, they had it just dialed in from start to finish. So a perfect game of S&D in a sense being played with that 6-0. They got every single first blood except for one, and yeah, that was an absolute slaughter.
I think it was a fantastic lesson, though, for the Vancouver Surge boys. They get to watch this back and go, wow, okay, a couple of things didn't work out for us, but there was a few gunfights where Optic did feel invincible, and I think that's one way to put it. Another comic book reference for you nerds out there. 6-0, absolute devastation there on Den. Truly, our feudal lords, Optic Texas. They took their tithe there from the Vancouver boys. Scar Overload coming up next. That's going to be the halfway point in the series. If we can see a turnaround, Optic. Excited to see how they play this one out. Obviously, the hard point turnaround for Shottzy, that 250 to 193 there on exposure to start things off. But this one, this is where it all goes down, folks. Scar Overload on the other side of this break. Chance, any quick calls, any predictions for this one? I mean, is it open and shut, or our world champ's going to get it done?
We have given extra attention to Shottzy. He delivered in map 1. He goes 8-2 in map number 2, including a 1v3 clutch. I'd say he's looking like Omni-Man. He'll be good for map 3.
Guys, look at him go. Look at him go. And look at us go to a quick break. On the other side of this, it's going to be a lovely game of Scar Overload. Don't go too far.
all for tuning in. It's week 2, day 1. We'll be back tomorrow for another round.
It's snowing.
It's vibey in here, man.
What do you want to say to the fans out there that's been supporting you guys? Fuck Optic, fuck the Greenwall. Vamos! And that's gonna do it for me and Vico here on the stage.
What do they have to give yourself a fighting chance here in the series? Real, ruthless aggression. Another upstairs, can't get it, it's Krent with 2. It's now down to Lucky. And will he be that in this 1v2 situation? Here they come, finds the first! Oh my God! Lucky! Dios mío, how has he done that? Oh my goodness! On the cross, still attached! Still attached!
Doma 2, Doma 3, Doma 4!
Let's go, Paul! Wow! Let's go! Paul,
The 420 broken. Holy
Tom, you are no longer. Tom, you are no longer.
You're free.
You're free, Tom.
It's over, bro.
So one of the finest hard points.
Tom, you're free.
I am free, guys!
Good run in the first set.
You gotta delete the emote, Tom. You gotta delete the emote.
Legs.
The 423 is no longer mine.
Search. Yeah.
You gotta delete the emote, bro. It's no longer yours.
In Texas, they found a lot.
Thanks now, Tom.
Ayúdame.
Yo estoy muerto, muerto.
Vaya remontada, hermano.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Scuff, official controller of the CDL. Start the season strong with the 2026 Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator by scanning the QR code on screen or check it out in the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to descend. Your mug is an old team.
A team that shall not be named.
Okay, well, there we go, folks. Now it's time to get into Scar Overload, brand new mode here in the Call of Duty League. If you're joining us here in the year of 2026, maybe you're watching the VOD from a distant future where aliens or machines have taken over, who knows? But until then, let's get ourselves into this game. Shottzy landed himself a lovely series so far. This S&D was nice. The hardpoint was even better for that man on your screen. Luke fell off the map, but the last one was a lot of fun. And Big Bruce hit some snipes. That's where you're at if you're an Optic fan. That's the full recap. And the stats have been just as delightful, Chance. If you're a Vancouver Surge fan, though, this is the opportunity for you boys to turn it all around after what has been a tough start to the league. Will TJ be your savior here today against Optic?
I mean, I don't know. Considering the stat we just threw up is Hercules is currently going after the best KD drop so far this year. Yeah, TJ, the boys got themselves a little bit of work cut out for you. Star is an interesting overload map as well, because I think it really seems to me like of the 3 overload maps we have, you have to work the hardest on this one. Like, you might have to kill 3 waves of players before you're able to get a score. And occasionally, but it feels a little bit rare, you can really chain some together. So I guess simultaneously, you really got to work for it. But once you got it, if you set up that that green spawn trap, you can chain some stuff together. Scar is a dangerous one.
Let's see if those chains keep our teams together on this one. Early contest. Looks like T's trying to get in the mix ASAP. No coverage here from Optic, so TJ is going to be able to roam free, except for a sneaky Hercules. No possession just yet from either side. Lunas might be the man to grab first, but he does have to worry quite a lot about Dashy, who's managed to get in the motel.
This is really just a battle for any degree of space, because Gwyn's a problem with Thorn in their side, but so is Shottzy on the other side. And that's going to be Optic. There you go, 3. Shottzy's able to give you 2. If you can clear out Gwyn, there you go. Problem solved. Get that device and get to moving.
Yeah, can they get moving though? A looks to be the target for now. A couple of big kills going their way. Oh dear, that's going to be the problem. Your lead man is now down and out. Hercules with a pistol, fighting his way forward. The goal is ever so close now, waiting for the kill there on the Lunas. Here come the nades over the top. Who can actually get theirs? But the device is dropped out in no man's land, and Ave makes you pay.
And again, you got to work forward multiple times, right? Shottzy gave you 2 to open it up. Even Hoop immediately follows that up with 2 of his own. And you've got the device nearby. Another 2 down in the feed. It's going to be TJ and Lunars, that sort of last line of defense. But the reinforcements are going to be quick as TJ slows him down. You try to break ankles. Abe is here.
Oh, that's a big win from Mercules. The trade is nearly there. Can he get it? He gets another! Ay, Dios mío! How has he done that? Over the top! And it's going to get very close to the goal line, and that is it. Dashy and Shottzy there for the pickup. Dashy lays it in, and what a way to get the first cap.
Am I supposed to be mad that they, took a couple solo trials against Mercules? He only had the pistol. You just got to get the kills. So punishing moment there, but it'll be the top side spawn over towards playing. That's a decent start. Dashy's going to fall. You get the first kills. Got the front line pushed out. There's 3 in the feed, and just like that, you reposition. And now it is the EMP device spawn of hell. You got 3 minutes. We'll see how long it takes for a cap.
Well, there's a big old flank working out right now. Wait a minute. There is the opportunity for something insane to happen here. Shottzy can grab that and essentially run it. Boys, what's going on?
You're a psycho. You're a psycho.
I know.
What's going to happen?
Just do it. Come on. That's the blessing of the minimap. The wildness of that. Well, either way, we've got players in either spawn right now in awkward situations, seeing who can tip the scales in their favor for now. Luna's on a bit of a run as he starts to get himself going. He's had a tough series, but a 5 spree, trying to make it 6 with basically no help right now. And oh wait, Shottzy tries to make something happen on the big jump. Merc still keeping the play alive. They're looking for the drone to reset. The device to reset. That's my first and last of 2026, Shottzy.
Hey, Lunars, by the way, has been on an absolute tear. He's on a 7 spree, and he has been the absolute menace inside of their base. Now Optic, everybody's turtled. 2 kills in a feed, but at least if the device is towards the middle of the map, both teams will have a better opportunity to score. Certainly, Surge, right now at the pressure.
He's getting it done without the device in his hand. That's just his pistol. Reset back to Motel. You've got all the members of Vancouver Surge on the top side of the map. If they can identify this, I mean, there is an opportunity to make some plays possibly happen here. Shottzy, unable to win that fight. Still maintaining some presence here, but again, 0 possession. A couple of sets of kills once again. Optic back on spawn. Low side of the map, though, so close enough to where the device is for now. On board with Tej, as the gunfight's not going the way of Surge.
Oh, it's a great pickup by TJ. Good awareness that the middle of the map was open, and you're keeping everything contained. This 3rd spawn for the EMP device, again, there was 3 minutes on the game clock when we got here, and there has not really been any real opportunity for a score. And even like structurally on the minimap, the positions you have to get in just to sort of like create opportunities to cap are not easy. That's why Optic are being so aggressive, trying to push past this area, but unable to do so. There's 3 in the feed, and now you're going to be trying to run it forward.
Name's going to get the intel, at least 1 man there on the goal. Little tagged up, here come the reinforcements from Optic. Luna's trying to make a play forward. He gets read and dealt with there. The trap set the net around him, not letting anything happen here. Now the front runners for Optic. It's going to be Mercules and Shottzy trying to find the opening kills. Mercules there, the red dot on the minimap. Here comes the ball up behind him. Shottzy punches a hole and starts to draw some aggro. The goal was within sight, but Abe slows it right down. Dashy keeping the capture going. Won't let that thing reset. Can they keep the presence forward with 20 on the clock?
Trying to let Shottzy cook. That's all they're doing.
He's still cooking. Still cooking. A little bit undercooked for a second there.
There's 3.
That could be it. Are we able to get something going? Nearly gets baked. 4 now on the spree. A few seconds to grab it. We should be good for a play here. We might be good for a capture here in overtime in the first half. And it's gone through. Beautiful stuff there for the halftime whistle.
That's exactly what it takes. That was a 3-minute endeavor, an endurance battle there to get that final score. And it took not just the 3 down that Optic got in the feed, it took all 4. And Shottzy had to play top green for what felt like a year. So if you're not world starring like this, you're gonna have to work a little bit more, put more effort in. Mercules just shredding players along the way.
It was so close to that first cap. There's the quick grab there by Dashy. He and Shottzy running that one very, very close together. First capture, great. The counter capture there from Vancouver was also so fast. But yeah, this was it. We had to run this one home. That was as close as the boys from Vancouver got on that side. Now we swap a single goal lead for Optic in that perfect overtime capture. Here we go.
Yeah, brutal though. Just let that cap go through in the final moments. And that is a 6-3, by the way, for Shottzy. So he might even be getting close to the old Hellstorm, and yeah, he'll be maybe a kill, maybe 2 away, but maybe the kills aren't gonna matter. It's an open lane, running it straight down mid with the device. Well, there's the extra kill. Doesn't get the Hellstorm, and his teammates fall as well. But if not for Shottzy, well, Merc's on a spree too.
A little spree of his own. He's been cooking up something while his boy was taking all the limelight. Aid fighting his way forward on a Dashi. Still waiting for map control before they grab EMP. It's 3 down. Opportunity now to make something happen. Vancouver Surge. We're looking for the equalizer. Making our way forward. An open goal. No contest whatsoever. Ties it up.
It's just an instant snap as well. Lunars was able to pick 2 to make it happen. There's another 2 in the feed thanks to Gwen, but Lunars has been on point this map. 20-9. Certainly not too shabby, albeit just for a tied-up game. Problem is, look at the minimap, man. Just guys being creepy. Mercules has made it over towards both, so Lunars might be in the spawn, but you don't have that device control just yet. And now Lunars is last man standing. And frankly, he now has to play defensively. He can't let him pick up the device because Mercules is living inside of your base.
He's still going. He's still going. Big pick up though, and an open goal. Oh, Dashi saves it. That's a big win out of Lunars, and the spawns are not going to be good for him either. Has to win the next fight over the top. Shottzy, wait. Oh dear, this could be huge. Which way are they going to go? They've been pulled towards the A goal, but the B goal might be where we see this one go through. Tags are there, and Big Brucey, another massive defensive kill.
Yeah, maybe rushed it just a little bit, but either way for Surge, they still have the pressure. You got more players crawling over the spawn, device in hand, and you got the lead blockers, and there you go. Just like that, they slip the net and get it through. Optic spinning in circles, yet to clear your base. Another 2 spree from Lunars, and this could very well be the spawn trap time. Lunars, as long as he is alive, Surge are going to have so much more pressure on the map. Eventually he falls, but now you got to imagine what we saw in the first half is it took 3 minutes for a score for this device spawn. Now Surge just need to survive.
They're trying to survive it. Whoa, trying to weather this storm, but the weather is awful. Absolutely awful. And the approach now, Optic, once again, fighting our way through Motel. So much to contend with there. Unable to get it done alone. Here comes Lunars. From the back, Gwyn. Oh, 3 dead right off the rip here. Last man hook identified. Can they find some presence through the middle of the map as well? Create an opportunity to move this forward. And a big kill from Kyler Garland's going to slow it down. TJ trying to be the point man. He's got an opening. Oh, can they run it home? No, Gwyn down. TJ picks it up. 4-2.
Beautiful. They got the lead. Now we're going back over towards mid. TJ gets dealt with, but Vancouver Surge have absolutely been surging in this game. Couple nice blowout moments, and now you got players everywhere surrounding the device, and they can just take things slow. Surge are no longer in any sort of hurry.
Yeah, it went from surviving to thriving, and the big wins up close and personal. Another battle here by the shot. Absolute shenanigans from Shottzy by the haberdashery. That general store got blown wide open. A big multi-kill. Now trying to take control of the map, but Luna shuts it down for now. That device will respawn once again.
Oh, Minion would be proud. That is the hateful one there from Shottzy, just to add a highlight reel clip to the play. Now Merc for 2, but either way, the story is you're down by 2 if you're Optic. You do not have time to waste. You're going to have to get these scores, and you're going to have to get them very quickly. You're going to have to set up a spawn trap effectively.
You have to. Abe's trying to hold him back. Are they going to get the grab? No, he gets reset back to mid-map. No problem. Dashy's there for it. You're still going to worry about the kills up front. Trying to slip the net. Not going to happen. Massive, massive moment. With a minute to play, that well could be it.
You're just playing keep away. You are in absolutely no hurry, no rush. And unfortunately for them, well, 2 players are going to fall, so Optic might actually have device control. And that's a 4 dead, and this is the one nightmare. You can't afford to get spawn trapped.
Shottzy needs to get 1. Damage over the top, capture is all good. Can they get the rally? They've got positional advantage right now with the top side of the map. All theirs. Mercules nearly finding a magical 2 there. Shottzy now on the roam. Can they keep the pressure up? Here comes the man hook from spawn. He's got EMP in hand, fighting their way forward. Optic now on the approach towards it once again. Abe finding 2. Can't get it. Can't get it. No one in position to grab that and run it home. 20 seconds. A super nade might have just saved the game.
Well, you get the bonus time if you could just pick this device up. That's why guys like Hook and Shottzy is still playing for the spawn kills. Everyone else playing keep away. But if you get that device control, you have time to work with. But number 3's got to go for it. Gwen takes it away. Last ditch effort, and there is no time. There you go, Vancouver Surge. They're on the board.
What a brilliant game of Overload. Gwyn with the clutch kill towards the end. Prevents overtime from triggering. Wow. What an effort from Vancouver Surge. A spectacular second half from them. First half was all about survival. Second was about the thrive. Beautiful stuff. 2-1 in the series. Our hump map continues to deliver. I don't even know where the series goes from here, Chance. I don't remember.
I have one guess, but if you want to take a look at the scoreboard, you're going to tip it to Lunars, right? 32 and 19, phenomenal stuff. I will say, even in the first half, he had, when he goes on a 7 spree, you don't actually get a score off of that. So, a chunk of his kills are sort of nullified. It was all about the group effort. And on the flip side, if you're looking at the group effort, the assist down the line for Surge, double digits plus all 4 players. Mercules is playing a one-man army type game, and the teamwork not quite as well there for Optic. Admittedly, the second half, they're having to run it down just a little bit, but when we get the highlights, I'm more interested in seeing what's going on in the mini-map when Surge was getting some of these scores, because I felt like Optic players were around, just never quite in the right spots.
Really nice 2 goals from that bottom slide, and I think this was the second one there. Gwyn gets dropped, that and TJ, quick pick up, quick slide, couple of players there doing what they can over the top. We talked about this at the start of the year, Chance, with trophy placement in your base, in your goals, is going to be really huge for maintaining control there. And if you're the attacking team, getting a trophy down and prevent any kind of stuns, any nades come over the top, to keep the skies clear so that you can run goals home like that. Massive stuff. A couple of nice moments there from Surge. Really good trophies out of both teams, but massive positional plays, man. Really, really good stuff. That was the clutch kill. The winning moment where Gwyn gets that kill and then stops any kind of overtime shenanigans happening. Great stuff. The rally was there. Don't forget Abe's nade. Man, absolute magic nade over the top. A game-defining moment. That could have been 4-4. We're looking at overtime now. Amazing.
Yeah, that's one of those moments where, paying attention to the kill feed, you're thinking everything's great from Optic. You're wondering why that score hasn't come through, and it's, that was the device carrier that got dropped. So a painful moment there. That is why it's such a fun game mode. And hey, Scar delivers. But now over towards Den, and I think that might be the most structurally sound map that we have. A key point for these two teams, though, is going to be P2, where Vancouver Surge, both times we saw them on this hill yesterday, clamped, completely locked down. Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs. Miles, I'm giving you more defensive or NBA references just to confuse you as we look at the nade.
It is the nade. Oh man, it could not have been better. It rolled off a piece of hard ground, and it rolled directly into Hook. There was no getting away from that ish. Lovely stuff, exciting game indeed. Loved it, to be honest. Overload hasn't disappointed me yet. I can't lie, man. Control, sure. Yeah, sure. This midwood fine. Overload's lit. Don't care. Next map, Den. Hardpoint. Chance, how we feeling?
You have so much hair. That is unbelievable.
I grew it all myself.
Whatever you got going on up there, that's very impressive. Feeling great. I think the expectation, just based on how the first 2 maps were going to go, you're still very confident if you're amongst the green wall, if you're a fan of Optic, just because they were dialed in, locked down, comms were perfectly fine, keeping track of everybody on the map, doing the little things right, so to speak. I do know that Den just seems to be a little bit more of a dangerous map for Surge. Super early days, though, for this team. But, again, when they got the goods, the clamp they had on P2, absolutely a difference maker. And, the gun's getting warm now as well. If map 2 is demoralizing on the confidence front, well, Lunars had his get back into map number 3.
Yeah, thank goodness. Did he roll that into map number 4? Oh, that's right. This guy. How could we forget? Great map 1. With an insane spree, that P2, that tank. I'm going to be thinking about that one later in the night tonight. Thinking about that one when rank play drops to season 2. Thinking about how I'm going to be playing that. It ain't going to happen. Here we go, though, ladies and gentlemen, into Den, map number 4. Raid S&D for game 5, but we have to go that way. Surge. Not another reverse sweep, surely not. Let's see how it goes into P1.
And what do we got? It's going to be Hook versus TJ for the mid-cut control on time. You're going to have Shottzy versus Abe, or maybe it'll be the nades that actually take them down. So you lose mid-cut control, but you're able to get the time in. Mercules going hunting, but TJ is the real predator.
The real Predator. There's always a bigger fish. And this fish is huge. Go on, Teach. Gets himself another one. Okay, Hook is definitely king of the gods right now. The fish joke. This hardpoint still in the hands of Optic. They've done a really nice bit of work here at P1, as is statistically tradition of for them. This is how they roll right off rip. Good work there from Dashy. Finds a rip of his own. Only to get the next few because his boys getting the kills all over the place.
Oh yeah, we're puffed up for this rotation. 2 players already pushed out. Hook has Mercules to work with, and I mean, this is just the first wave. Even if Surge get these kills, Optic will be spawning right towards the back for the new setup. Or if you kill Gwyn first and nobody's blocking, Vancouver Surge actually spawning in Narnia. You're getting parallels on the deep side, and then 2 players from Surge actually do spawn in the back. So, I mean, in terms of spawns, the game's trying to help Surge get this break.
Well, we'll see if it helps. They're trying. Winston trying to bide his time here. There's no way he gets 2 out of this in the slow approach. His teammates are getting slammed, and he does nothing, unfortunately, on the attack. Last man down and out, and the spawns are going to flip. We are going to see the members of Surge attacking from the outside, and in theory, Optic are trapped. But at this point in time, you need to get them off it. You have to get them off this hard point. They are soaking this game away.
Yeah, we might be checking out of the old Hixie coefficient. He was talking about if players start really slow, will that impact their game long term? Well, Gwyn started off 0-5, now 1-6. Abe started off 0-4, now 1-4. We'll see if those 2 players can get the bounce back, or if a slow start like that will permeate their minds.
We'll see if it does linger. Great tracking there from Shottzy up close. Not enough to get the kill though. Lunas and Gwyn find theirs over towards the new hard point. Rotation done. This time Surge are in position. Dashy unbelievably challenging to kill Big Bruce. Each moving, and here comes our Hellstorm. Brutal. This is a very, very open hard point. Lots of damage going to be dealt here. We'll see how many kills Hook actually gets. 1 for now. Luna's safe for the time being. Here comes the break on foot. Mercules leads the charge, finds the time.
Arrows turn. Y'all gonna need to turn. Yeah, Hook ended up sort of pinching one side of the map. You're gonna have some crazy splits going on. So Optic now trying to reposition in the chaos and getting cut down along the way. So the Hellstorm is great for the break, and maybe not as clean as you want it after the fact, but does it really matter when you have an 80-point lead?
Oh, dang. TJ finding another couple of big ones. 6 and 7 in the kills department. Shottzy's spree comes to a close. Vancouver trying to do what they can here in the final moments of scrap time, and nobody really close to the new time. Optic should have control of that one for now. Lunas, he's got a bit of a battle now taking place in the outskirts, and he loses it to Mercules. That's a big one. Now all eyes forward for Optic.
Yeah, needed those kills, and now for Vancouver Surge, this is just going to be brutal everywhere you go up. Or maybe if you just get a guy to spot up back patio, it'll be extra kills for Hook to get, because he's 14 and 3. And if we're looking at the Hixie coefficient, by the way, Abe and Gwyn still getting slammed. So, yeah, tough to bounce back.
Shout out Charlie. I'm sure he's watching. Hope you're doing well, mate. Not doing as well as Hook is right now, 15 and 4. Shottzy on the attack as the groans of our operators certainly helping in the push towards time. Hook somehow getting that kill. Some way walking away with a 2-piece, his 17th of the map. Holy.
Yeah, you're just going to get overwhelmed. I mean, you have Vancouver Surge absolutely battling to get 10 seconds. You know, it has been a tough one indeed. Trying to set up around new, but I mean, just the timing. You have Dashy staying alive in towards P2, messes with the timings of the players in couches, lets Merc run up through the middle of the map. I mean, Optic right now, just complete and utter dominant control. I forgot about the fish references, but got to go back to that just for entertainment.
That's all right. We'll give ourselves a moment to catch our breath and fill our gills with a quick listen in with Vancouver Surge.
Right side time.
Okay, he's right side. You again. Am I run up the left?
Right, to right.
Right side. And pinch me, B cut. Tyler.
Right side, done.
B cut challenge. Here, and right side you. Alright, Sam.
He's in our dub. Cut a bullet, Tyler.
Nice, I'm turning to right.
Right side time on me, too.
Okay, I'm turning it.
Yeah, 8 to my right.
Right,
done.
I need time. I want left.
Right side, Brennan, done.
Nice, too.
Right to mid,
I'll be cut, boys.
Nice. Missing Shottzy on new. Probably push out front new, probably.
I'm in the left here.
He's a couch.
Okay. I hear on that.
Couch back up.
Let's take our time here, boys.
Slow working
I'm
our
a couch. I'm sorry.
Okay. I can help you though. I can help you couch. I'm gonna send. Oh, I got needed.
In the deep back.
I hear you. I send deep left.
Got out on me. One shot.
Back up. We cap up.
Back left. And time now. I'm one shot, boys. I'm dead.
Nice one all the way out front.
I'm going front.
Brandon's in time.
Outer weak.
I hear you.
We're outer.
I'm trying to help you guys out here. Hold on. I can help you. I'm trying to help you.
Huh?
Couch Mason. Go outer in. One time. So we time. Go fire.
Dead. One more. Back in the
Barrel.
He's playing his life.
Down free. Nice.
Break the trophy.
I did.
I'm behind this guy.
I hear you.
Back.
I hear you. Couch on me. Nice, bro. Good job.
I'm in. He's couch again. Shottzy.
Okay, I have real couch.
I'll see. Up in front. There. In the back. Not touched. He went back. Nothing in the back.
Couch.
Inner couch.
Inner Brandon.
You can bump through this hole.
Here you go.
He went couch. Yes, I'll go. He went on mid. Still on her.
Hey, just stay out, bro.
Weak.
That could be like front broken, bro. Could be like in broken or front broken.
Yeah.
Top broken. And jump out mid. Nice, bro. Good win.
Another guard dub, maybe?
Yeah, Brandon right back somewhere.
That's my dojo, though. I cut time.
Okay, I hear you.
I dub her top blue.
I'm coming with you.
Lockers on me, lockers.
I hear every LT. Hold on. On the ready.
Outer, one shot. In 10, one shot.
I hear you. 10. I'm trying.
One shot. Two there. I'm dead. Two.
10.
He's try.
He's time. Nice.
Let's go.
I have it now.
Outer, I need him. Watch out. Outer dead. I'm one shot. Outer, one shot. Outer dashy. It was one shot. Probably healing. On time. Inner merge dead. Nice. Shottzy dead.
Okay, low you.
Absolutely.
Load up.
Dojo.
I hear you. 20 seconds here, boys.
Dojo. Someone.
I hear you.
Link close.
Tyler was out mid.
Dojo, weak. Weak as fuck. Two. One shot on top of the bookshelf.
Yeah. Up here. Rail.
Push right.
I'm nading patio. One break cut. We just cut though.
Dojo.
Okay. Yo. Yeah. They're owing. He tried to inside back
Vancouver Surge, welcome back to the game. Doing just fine. Over 200 points, Optic, now go.
Yeah, it was back-to-back beautiful hills coming out of Vancouver, and then Optic just anchored up on this rotation, have a full setup, and now they're looking to take the control back.
Yeah, that's, okay, 3, Shottzy. Oh man, he was trying to get 3 of his own, but that's the break. Surger in, and a healthy hard point, still ripe. Lots of time to be taken here. Mercules tries to thread the needle, can't find anything there, but the Phantom thread gets pulled, and here comes the flank though from Shottzy, gets himself in there, and Gwyn wins a big one. And
Gwyn's fighting. Now Dashy here on outer. Well, multiple players to deal with. Great damage. You're sending in Merc for the cleanup kills, and he is successful. A bloodbath here on the battle, but at least Surge do enough to sort of make it mixy. Don't give away too much time, and you know, a hope and a prayer of making the comeback. They certainly on P1 have mid-cut control.
Yeah, they got mid-cut, but hardpoint is going to be Optics for now. Good work nearly from Dashy. There's Tej, gets himself a little consolation kill on the attack towards time. Can you break this one out? Optic had a great P1 hold from start to finish here on the openings of all of that. And we're finding more kills yet. Contest is done. Optic are in. Final few seconds here. As Dashy's going to be the lone man up, trying to stop this play happening. And so far, so good. Bruce is there. Luna's now alone on time. Here comes the flood of green-shirted players. And oh, that's awkward. Nearly. Shottzy's going for it now. Last guy, Dashy, I can barely finish a sentence. Final few seconds, and that should be the series. That should be the series. Optic Texas. 3-1 the final score. Overload not going their way, but a strong series otherwise. GG's.
And, you know, Optic doing so much, they're playing with the timings of the opponents as well as Smiles. Tough to go that final moment, but nonetheless dominant in the hard points. And for a team that has struggled in the game mode, I think that is exactly what you want to see. Optic come out and take care of business. I think really no stress in that series at all, 4 of them. Outside of the overload. A perfect 6-0 there in the S&D.